Good morning, welcome to our second grammar class of week number 30. And in this day, we continue talking about requests, and this one is the unit 22. Okay, let's start. We studied the modal verbs for permission, in this case, may, could, and can. And remember, you asking for permission, okay, you asking for permission with the modal may, or maybe you give permission, okay, or you say someone has permission, okay. And we see these different examples. For example, may I use your phone? Could my mother join us tomorrow for lunch? And can I borrow your black coat? Can I use this chair? This one is when you ask for permission, okay, to develop an activity. And we have examples for giving permission. You may take this Friday off from work. You may turn in your homework late. You can use my phone to call your father, or you can come with us. So that's mean when you give permission. And when you say someone has permission, okay, students may enter for free. Passengers may sit anywhere, or all children can use the playground. In that case, teacher can use our resources for free. Okay, so when you ask for permission, in this case, okay, you have a question. Yes, that's mean this one is a request. But when you answer, okay, you can say that you give permission or say in someone that has permission. Okay, let's continue. In that part, okay, we analyze, okay, every part of this request. We can use can, could, and make to ask for permission to do things. Can I make an appointment for tomorrow? May I please come in? Could I ask you a question? Okay, so but what is the difference? The first one, can, okay, is informal. May is polite, and could is formal. Okay, so but first one we analyze the structure that we have in that request. You use the modal, can, could, or may. Then you use the subject, okay, could be a pronoun or maybe a proper noun, etc. Then you have the base form of a verb, and then you have the complement. Can I use this pencil? Could I leave early tomorrow? May I ask a question? Okay, so if you notice, we follow the structure. Yeah, first one we use the modal, then the subject, the base form of a verb, and then the complement. And we have our request for permission. Let's continue. Okay, using can, could, and may for permission. In that case, you use can in most situations. Okay, can I borrow your pen? Can I take a picture with your camera? Okay, we use can in different situations for an ability, possibility, okay, for a permission, etc. Could is more polite than can. And also could, you use this one with the strangers and people that you don't know well. Or you use could in formal situation. For example, could we use room 208 for a student meeting? Okay, this one is polite. Could I study with you for the exam? Okay, that's mean this one when you talk about a stranger and also people that you don't know very well. Could I talk to you for a moment? Okay, this one is a formal situation. Then we have the use of may that is very polite. Okay, Professor Wadak, may I interview you for the students' newspaper, please? Okay, is very polite. Use may with people that you don't know well in very formal situations. Okay, may I use your pen for a moment? Maybe if you go, let me see, to an enterprise, or maybe if you interview a teacher, okay, you use this kind of model. Please can make a request for permission and is more polite. Okay, use please when you ask a person you don't know well for permission. Can I use the telephone, please? Okay, use please in formal situations. May I use your pen for a moment, please? And use please at the end of the request or after the subject. Dr. Takano, may I please ask a question about my project? If you see in that center, please, okay, is using after the subject. And in the second example, may I ask a question about my project, please? This one is at the end of the request. it's possible that you use in both form. Okay, after a subject or at the end of the request. It's similar to the other models, yes, can, could, and would, yes. Okay, this one is the same. So use please at the end of the request or after the subject. Let's continue. And we have some examples here. Okay, informal. Can I borrow your pen for a minute? Can I speak to John Winson? Okay. Polite. Could I please have a glass of beer? Could I open the window? Formal. May I ask a question, please? May we go home now? And polite. Would you mind if I ask you something? Would you mind if I take this? Okay, if you notice the words changing, yeah? So that's me. Some of them are in informal situation, other you use in formal situation, and others model you use in polite situation. Yes, excellent. So let's see, and what are the answers that you say if someone asks you for permission? When you agree to a request for permission, you can give a short answer. Okay, can I sit in this chair? Yes, that's all. You can give a short answer. You can include the request in your answer. Yes, it's possible. Could I work in your group? Sure, you can work in our group. Okay, so that's me. You add the affirmative answer, but also you add the request. And this one is better, okay, because you show that you are very interesting, that you are polite, and this one is a formal situation. Often we say other words of agreement instead of yes. And we have the informal responses. Sure, no problem, go ahead. And we have the formal responses. Of course, certainly. Okay, and we have some examples here. Can I see your homework? No problem. May I contact you by email? Of course. Okay, so these one are the answers in formal and informal situations. We often use sorry when we give a negative answer to a request for permission. People don't usually say no. They say sorry and give a reason. I'm sorry is more formal than sorry. Can I speak to you for a moment? I'm sorry, I'm very busy. Maybe after class. Okay, so and this one is a polite answer. It's in negative, but it's polite. Yes? Okay. So let's see. Now we start with the exercises. This one is the grammar application, exercise 3.1. This one is request for permission with can, could, and may. Okay, so let's see. Exercise 3.1. Complete the request and circle the best answer. Okay, this one is a request to a friend. Can I call you later? Okay, so we use the informal model, can. Number 2, to a professor. Okay, I leave early today. In that case, may I leave early today? Okay, because this one is formal or polite. Number 3, to a stranger. Can I look at your bus schedule for a moment or may I? In that case, is may. May I look at your bus schedule for a moment? Okay, because this one is formal. Number 4, to a friend. Could I see your phone or may I see your phone? In that case, could I see your phone? Number 5, to a boss. May I speak to you for a moment or could I speak to you for a moment? In that case is may. Number 6, to a friend. May we finish this tomorrow or can we finish? In that case is can because this one is informal. You talk with a friend, okay? So you use the model can. Let's review. Number 2, may. Number 3, may. Number 4, could. Number 5, may. And number 6, can. Let's continue. Okay, this one are more requests. We have some requests and we answer, okay, who and maybe where. Okay, can I sit next to you, Anna? Who? A student. Where? In class or maybe in a cafe. Number 2, could I please leave early today, professor? Who? Could be a student. Where? Of the class. Okay, please leave early today, maybe of the class. Okay, number 3, may I have next Monday off, please? It's my birthday. Okay, who? Maybe a worker. Where? In an office. Number 4, could I use your office for an hour today? Could be a coworker. And where? Maybe in an enterprise, in a company. Number 5, may I use your telephone, please? Okay, who? It's possible, the friend. And where? Maybe in a cafe. Okay. Number 6. Could I please make 2 copies of my report? In that case, who? The boss. Where? Is possible that at reception. Number 7. Can I have one of your French fries? Who? Maybe your brother, your sister, a friend. Okay, where? Wendy's. It's possible, yeah? Number 8. May I please talk to you about my schedule? In that case, your father. Where? At home. Number 9. Can I look at your project? There are problems with mine. Okay, who? Maybe a classmate. And where? At school. Okay, in this part, you write different options, okay? So you write your own ideas, okay? This one are only examples, okay? But you can write different places and also different people, okay? So it doesn't matter if you write the same as me or your own ideas. Let's continue. Exercise 3.3. This one are formal requests for permission. Okay, we complete the sentences with the words in parentheses and reorder, okay, the words that we have here for making requests for permission. Okay, this one is an email to Professor Machado and the subject is the interview for English Now newsletter. Okay, dear Professor Machado, my name is Ricardo Yaca. I am the editor of the English Now newsletter. May I interview you for about 15 minutes for this month's newsletter? Okay. Could I please come to your office for the interview? The newsletter often has articles about the lives of faculty members. We know that the students like to read about their professors' college experiences. Okay, next request. May I ask you about your college day? To make it easy for you, can I please send you a list of my questions? Okay, so let's see. We reorder in that case the words that we have in parentheses. In number 2, we reorder and we write, could I please come to your office? In number 3, may I ask you? Number 4, can I please send you? Okay, so if you notice, we use the different models, okay? Let's continue. The articles in our newsletter are informal and many have photographs. Could I please take your picture? You can see a copy of the newsletter before the interview. May I email it to you? The newsletter is very popular. About 200 students read the interviews every month, and more students read the newsletter on the internet. May I please put your interview on our website too? After you have read the questions, could I please visit you at your office sometime this week? Thank you very much. I look forward to your reply. Kind regards, Ricardo Iaca. Okay, so let's see number 5. Could I please take? Yes. Okay, if you notice, please is after the subject. May I emailed? Okay, may I please put? Could I please visit? Okay, so these one are the different requests that we use in that part. Let's continue. Next exercise. This one are more requests for permission. In that case, we have different situations and we write the request. Okay, so the first one says, you want to come in late for work tomorrow. You ask your boss. Okay, and we have 2 options. Could I come in late tomorrow, please? Or may I please come in late tomorrow? So it's possible that you use both. Could I come in late tomorrow, please? Okay, you write the let's see the word please at the end of the request, or maybe may I please, or after the subject. So it's possible that you say in both form. Let's continue. Second situation. You want to use your best friend's pen. Ask him or ask her. In that case, can I use your pen, please? Or can I please use your pen? Both options are possible. Number 3. You want to change the channel on the TV at home. Ask a family member. Okay, in that case, we can say, could I change the channel, please? Or could I please change the channel? Yes, it's possible that we say in that form. Number 4, you want to hand in your homework one day late. Ask your teacher. Okay, May I handle my homework one day late, please? Or may I please handle my homework one day late? It's possible both options. You want to speak to your boss after work today. Okay, the request, may I speak with you after work today, please? Or you can say, may I please speak with you after work today? Okay, so both are possible. Let's continue. Number 6. You want to borrow your classmate's electronic dictionary. The request, can I borrow your electronic dictionary, please? Or can I please borrow your electronic dictionary? Number 7, you want to charge your cell phone in the school office. Okay, you ask the secretary. In that case, may I charge my cell phone in the office, please? Or may I please charge my cell phone in the office? Number 8, you want to use the atlas behind the reference desk in the library. Okay, you ask the librarian. May I use the atlas behind the reference desk, please? Or may I please use the atlas behind the reference desk? Number 9. You want to borrow your roommate's bicycle. In that case, the request is, can I borrow your bicycle, please? Or can I please borrow your bicycle? And number 10, you want to get your professor's email address. Okay, may I get your email address, please? Or may I please get your email address? If you notice, okay, we use the word please after the subject and at the end of the request. And if you say one of the two forms, both are okay. Yes, because these one are the rules. Yes, so we use, and remember this one, can, you use this modal, okay, when you asking for permission for an informal way, okay, or informal situation. Okay, could, informal situation. May, okay, you use this one in polite situations. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for your participation. Happy weekend. Enjoy with your family. God bless you a lot and see you the next week.